Hey everyone, blessed day to you wherever you are around the globe. So happy to be here with you. My morning. This is HeatherAsh Amara. I'm the author of Warrior Goddess Training, and every weekday morning we're reading from the book from Warrior Goddess Training. I matched today, and we are celebrating the 7th birthday of this book, and doing it across many different platforms. So whether you're watching the recording later or you're watching on my personal page, my author page, Hierophant Publishing, I'm also doing these live on my publisher's page, Warrior Goddess Training page, Hey All You Beings, YouTube, and the Warrior Goddess Women group. Everyone's welcome, and you can jump in if this is your first time. Welcome. If you've been here every day since we started September 1st, good morning. Good to have you here. So I think about these days as a form of divination where I read something from the book. We are now in lesson 3. And if you're just joining us, you'll get a treat on what we're talking about. You can go back and watch yesterday's recording, but I am deleting these recordings about every 24 to 48 hours. Good morning, loves. So that they don't pile up. I will start reading on Instagram, probably on the equinox. So that'll be coming. That'll be happening. Good morning. Hey, everyone. And as you can see, I did a thing last night or early this morning. So that is my schedule through September 2022. It's not all filled out yet, but I started plotting and planning for the circle that we have coming up. So we start this Friday with the Warrior Goddess Training Circle and our equinox retreat. So we have a bunch of stuff happening. Hey, Charlene from Australia, welcome. And then starting on Wednesdays, we have a foundations course happening. And then next month, October, we start our journey of the 9 moons together. So I've been plotting and putting all the dates down and dreaming and feeling into what else I want to offer to the community. So yay, come join us. If you haven't heard, one of the things that I'm doing this week is offering our Warrior Goddess Training Circle for free. Whoever wants to sign up, no obligation, through November 1st. So that circle is $97 a month, and normally, and happy full moon Tuesday, exactly. And for now, for the next week or so, I just felt this really strong calling to offer that circle at no charge for anybody who's needing extra support right now. You can come try it out. You can come meet the community. You can come do the teachings. So it is really a remarkable group of women and a gathering of beings coming together to learn. So it is happening now. That's special. So I'll share more about it in a minute after we finish reading. Warrior Goddess Training. No, the red's fun, huh? I like it. Okay, so let us delve in. For those of you that are reading along with me, we're on lesson 3, Purify Your Vessel, page 33. Welcome, everyone. Good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening for wherever you are around the globe right now. The inner judge and victim. Within our mind, all of us carry the seeds of self-sabotage in the form of 2 negative voices. One voice is the judge, and one is the victim. These 2 voices are siblings of the same parents, which are fear and self-rejection. Your inner judge or critic is constantly looking for what you or others are not doing right. Your judge doesn't just have high standards. It has impossible standards. Nothing you do is right. Sometimes the judge keeps its focus on what it perceives to be your fatal flaws. Sometimes it turns its eyes to those around you. Either way, when you listen to the judge's voice as a source of wisdom, you are caught in comparison and frustration. Your victim, or the I can't do it, I'm not good enough part of you, is always looking to a judge for validation, which it never gets. The victim will always seek out a judge, whether internal or external, to prove its unworthiness. When you listen to the victim's voice as the truth, you spend your days feeling powerless and without hope. How can you joyfully clear your divine goddess being when the judge is so often your eyes and ears? How can you take clear warrior action when your victim whines in the corner? Here is the awesome warrior goddess attitude adjustment. Go from viewing yourself as a broken, misused, misunderstood, not lovable, not good enough woman to feeling yourself as a magnificent temple, a vessel of the divine feminine that needs a thorough, sacred remodeling from the inside out. Remember that it is your judge that tracks the most mud into your sacred temple. Note, there is a difference between judgment and discernment. When we judge ourselves, we create more messes. When we are discerning, there's no emotional or an energetic charge in our being. It is simply a choice. The difference is in the energy. If there's blame or rejection, this is judgment. If there is compassion and clarity, this is discernment. Let's say I'd like to lose a few pounds that I gained over the winter. A judgment of self would sound like this: I'm fat. I hate my body. I wish things were different. Discernment would sound more like this: I feel sluggish and would like to lose 10 pounds and get in better shape. I think my body would feel better if I do. Let's next look at an example of judgment and discernment in regards to others. I have a family member who borrowed some money and never paid it back. Here's a judging statement: this dishonest, lazy person should get a job and pay her bills. What's wrong with her? Doesn't she have any honor? Here's what discernment sounds like. This person obviously has some financial issues that she needs to work through. If she asks to borrow money again, I can either loan it to her or not. But if I do so, it will be with no expectation of repayment. In both cases, judgment leaves you feeling negative, heavy, or self-important. Discernment leaves no trace. As you purify your vessel by no longer believing the lies of the judge and victim, you will know the truth. You are precious. Your mind, energy, emotions, and body are sacred, no matter what state of disarray they may be at the current moment. You are a holy vessel, the Holy Grail, a sacred chalice. The sanctity of your being cannot be compromised, violated, or diminished. It can be buried under layers of fear, filled with gunk, tarnished, or bruised. But beneath all of your self-betrayal and self-abuse, you are pure. You are whole. You are the twinkle in the goddess's eye. That was fun. So, lesson 3, Purify Your Vessel from Warrior Goddess Training. We're celebrating the 7th birthday of this book. And tomorrow, we will finish this chapter. We're on 35 now. And Charlene, you can buy the book pretty much everywhere. So anywhere that I always support you guys in going to independent, you people, humans, independent bookstores. And yes, and you can now buy it for 99 cents. Thanks for reminding me. 99 cents on Amazon right now on Kindle. So not the physical book, but the ebook. I know, isn't that fun? Discernment does not leave a trace. You are the twinkle in the goddess's eye. Yeah. In Australia, it is offered through, let me see if I can remember the name of the publisher, but I know it is in Australia. There is an English version in Australia. So check around, see if you can find it. Yeah, you're so welcome, Irma. So for those of you that are in the United States, there's a 99-cent sale happening right now. So if you go to Amazon and just look at the Kindle version, it's 99 cents. And the weird thing about Amazon, and it is on Audible. Good point. The cool thing about Amazon is that of the Kindle version and this sale is they put it up and then we don't know when they take it down. So hopefully it stays up for a while. But go check it out. And you can also gift. This is the other great thing. You can gift your friends. So, and if you want to get you're welcome, Charlene. If you want to get 2 free chapters, download 2 free chapters to check out the first two chapters of the book, you can go to our website, warriorgoddess.com. You can go ahead and stick it in here. www.warriorgoddess.com. And if you scroll down, you'll see a place where you can download 2 free chapters of the book. All right, talking about free, we're going to do our drawing. And my person that's been mailing out the books for me just hurt herself. So we'll probably do mailings next week. But one of the things that we've been doing as part of the celebration of Warrior Goddess training is picking a winner every day. Good, Chrissy. Of somebody to win a signed copy of the book. Yay, I will sign it for you. And we'll put it in the mail along with a little gift. So we'll do that in a minute. First, I want to share this other gift that we've got going on. First, happy full moon and happy equinox. And yes, I'll post the training link again. So last week, I was doing webinars to share about this new circle that we have opening called the Warrior Goddess Training Circle. It's an online membership circle that includes something called the Journey of the 9 Moons, which is a program. It's really the program that Warrior Goddess Training is based on. The book is based on. I've been teaching it for over 30 years. So that program, Journey of the 9 Moons, has been through many incarnations. It's been called many different things. And it's a 9-month, really a rebirthing journey to come back home to yourself, to give yourself a new start. And we'll start with the foundation series, a 3-part series going through the main tools in Warrior Goddess training: intent, inspiration, and intuition, and how those are connected to the 10 lessons. And then we go into, based on the new moons, and going back into a rhythm of the moon cycle, which is so important, and with the sun cycle as well. As part of the Warrior Goddess membership training circle, we have an equinox retreat coming up this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and that is all part of the circle. Many different mentors, Warrior Goddess mentors coming on to teach, keynote speaker. It's really phenomenal. A dreaming circle. There's so much. So if you are looking for more support, if you're wanting to up-level your life right now, if you are excited about making new friends, going deeper in these teachings, rebirthing yourself, getting more steady while it's challenging, during these challenging times, I open the circle up for free for the next 6 weeks. So through November 1st. Yeah, and last week we were saying, okay, jump in the circle, $97 a month. And then I thought, wait a minute, this doesn't feel right. So I'm offering it up for these times, just to honor how challenging the pandemic has been for all of us. I've been reading something about surge resistance, that we're running out of, a lot of us are running out of juice right now. That our resilient capacity is getting tapped out because of how many things have shifted and changed because of the natural disasters. So the circle is open. We start on Friday. It is free through November 1st. You can cancel it anytime. So there's no obligation. We're not going to pressure you to stay. There's no shaming. We just love you. This is just seriously just a gift from my heart to yours. So anybody who wants to join, come on in. It's a beautiful circle, and you can test it out and see if it works for you. So let me share the link. It's warriorgoddess.com/circle. Simple. Go sign yourself up now if you want. We'll ask you for a credit card. That's to hold your space, so that if you choose to stay in the circle, November 1st, we'll start charging you. But before then, no charge. It starts Friday. And everything's recorded. So even if you're like out of town this weekend or you're not ready to start, the classes start next Wednesday. The retreat starts on Friday. So we're opening the circle for new members. The circle's been closed for 6 months. So we haven't let anybody in the circle. And I'm waving to all my beautiful women that are part of the current circle. We've gotten really intimate with each other. It's been really an incredible, incredible group of women. And we will open up for new members on Friday. Again, the membership circle involves so many different things. I can't even share them all with you. Like, there's so much that's built into it. Everything's recorded. There's also a lot of guidance and support. And we're going to be creating pods this cycle. So what we've done over the last 6 months is, when we close the circle down, we really listened to our members. We really felt into what felt in alignment with us. We made a bunch of changes. One of the changes is we've made it more of a journey rather than a kind of do it yourself. So it's more, if you can still, of course, do it all on your own, but you can also do it with community. And what I've seen is community is where things really, really happen. Yeah, so good to have you, Robin. We also have a leadership component. So for those of you that are coaches, therapists, yoga instructors, wanting to shift your life into becoming more of service, we also have the Warrior Goddess Leadership Circle training, which is part of this circle. And so we'll be sharing more about that next week or so. Sign up for what we call the personal development circle, and then we can upgrade you later. That feels good. Live Zooms. So live Zooms with me every other Wednesday, and then live calls with the mentors. Yes. So we have amazing mentors. You all will fall in love. Serena, Mary, Adele, Tara are our Warrior Goddess mentors that also hold the circle. They do, what's the right word of the kind of classes? It's not auxiliary, that doesn't sound right, but they do bonus. Let's just say they do bonus classes. So there's 2 to 3 other classes a week that are drop-in. One is a creativity and coffee morning session. One is a self-care and sass. So those ones you can also have access to, and all the recordings. Again, it's a beautifully ridiculous amount of yumminess in the circle. So hope that you can join us. Yeah, Robin, it's so great to have you. Valerie, I know, is on the call. Kathy. So there's a bunch of women that are part of the circle that are also coming on the morning readings. And it's not just a review of Warrior Goddess training of the book. It's not that. It's based in the book. It goes way, way, way beyond the book. So go ahead and sign yourself up at warriorgoddess.com/circle. Oh, and don't forget, my loves, coupon code, yay. Do that again. So sorry, www.warriorgoddess.com/circle. And don't forget, the coupon code is yay. And it's all caps. So use that coupon code, and that will put you in for free for the next 6 weeks, I think it is. Something like that. Long enough that you can really settle into the circle, get some good support, and feel if it's right for you. Behind me, I was up this morning at like 2 or 3 a.m. This is what I do. I wake up really early, and when it's super psychically quiet, I do work behind the scenes. So this morning I was up looking at all the dates of when I'm teaching and calculating out my schedule for the rest of 2021 and 2022, which is super exciting. Okay, well, let's do our drawing. And before we do that, I just want to talk a little bit more about this section of the book, because it's really an important section, right? The difference between discernment and judgment. So for those of you that are joining along, 35. So the difference between discernment and judgment. So judgment is when we're comparing, we're thinking things should be different than they are, where we have expectations, where we are punishing others, where there's a lot of energy, and there's like, this isn't right kind of energy. You're doing it wrong. It shouldn't be that way. And we do that to ourselves all the time. We do that to others all the time. And what judgment does is create heaviness in our being. We start comparing, we start criticizing. It's just no fun. So what else can we do? Yeah, resentment, exactly. It creates a lot of resentment, is learn to shift towards discernment. And this is one of the things that we teach in the circle, is how to clear out the old ways you've learned to be judgmental towards yourself and others, the old ways you've learned to feel victimized or perceive others as victims. and how the judge and the victim are super tied together, and how we can start to separate them and bring in new qualities. One of those qualities is discernment. And when you discern something, you see, but you don't have the resentment, the criticism, the frustration, the push. There's just a witness. You're witnessing and telling yourself the truth about the situation. And that gives you the most energy to then make a change in your life. Why it's so hard for so many of us to make changes is that we're leaking energy constantly into judgment and victimization, and we don't even realize it. And so learning how to save your energy by discerning and also being really honestly vulnerable, which is a great warrior goddess quality, is the quality of vulnerability, and to know when to be vulnerable and when not to be vulnerable. Just the same thing, knowing when to speak and when to remain silent. So we learn discernment at a deep level, at a bone level. So much of the work that I do, and for those of you that have read Warrior Goddess Training or any of my other books, know that I am a super practical girl. I'm all about what are the tools that can help us get grounded and steady and present, that can help us love more, that can help us feel more grounded in our lives, that can help us discern where we want to go next and have the tools and capacity to do so. A lot of that's releasing what doesn't serve us and opening our vision to new possibilities. And I am just such a huge fan of community. I've spent many years now crafting communities. That's actually my degree. Kind of funny that I'm actually using my degree. So my degree is in community development. And so a lot of my passion is creating good, solid container communities so that we can come and be held and do the work that we need to do. All right, we're going to do our drawing in a second. Again, so hope that you join us, warriorgoddess.com/circle. Use the coupon code YAY. Go sign yourself up so you can get the information about Friday and our launch. Again, classes start Wednesday. Nirav, I don't know if you're sharing about my missing kitty or not. I had a kitty that went missing. She's still missing, but my other kitty's good. Yeah, Teresa, my degree was in international community development. So I've studied international relations and global structures and how to create community change on a small scale. It's a really fun major. Yeah. All right. Are we ready? Okay, you guys have any questions? Let's open up for questions for a moment. I'm here. Any questions or thoughts or shares? How do you guys feel about your own relationship to judgment and victimization? Do you feel like you're able to discern? Nice. Bachelor's in psychology and minor in business. Excellent. Good combo. Love it. So questions, shares. I'd love to hear from you this morning. I'm drinking tea in my Do All Things with Love mug. I'm glad the books help, sweetheart. Amy, going for your bachelor's in psychology. Excellent. For those of you that are psychologists, psychiatrists, coaches, I really recommend, if you haven't read my book, The Warrior Heart Practice, please do. So it's the newest book. Yeah, always need reminders on discernment and judgment. That, me too. We all do. Beautiful. Celeste, I'm in a huge transition right now, and it's clear to me that the universe is aligned for me in a way I could not. Yes. And so often that something that seems incredibly like an incredibly difficult thing, transition, heartbreak, will open up into new ways of being, new possibility. Yeah. Join the circle. Is there any emails to expect? You should get an email that's a welcome email, and then very soon you'll get an email about what's coming up. So I'll check in with Tara. We've been scrambling a little bit in the background here, just getting everything ready behind the scenes for the new circle to open. Yeah. Grateful. Maggie, I'm working on not comparing myself to others in my field of work. We are all on our own path. Yes. Yeah. And to be inspired by others, but not compare ourselves. And it can get really slippery. I find myself sometimes like loving on one of my mentors or one of the people that inspires me and feeling really good about what they're doing and so excited that they're in the world. And then sometimes it'll start slipping into thinking I should be doing what they're doing. It's really tricky. So you gotta watch yourself. It's so much about awareness, really paying attention to where your thoughts go so they can bring them back, and use the three main tools within Warrior Goddess: intent, which is your focus and your clarity; inspiration, which is your fire and keeping that fire and energy bright; and intuition, which is your opening and listening deeply and being guided by spirit, by a larger force. Yeah, great. The book is called The Warrior Heart Practice. Kathy just shared a little bit about it. It's available everywhere as well. Thank you, Teresa. I love that. Yeah, of course. Awareness is the key. Yeah. Sean, sending you a big hug and holding just as you navigate. Yeah. And just one step at a time, right? And find a community. Stay with the community. That's the biggest gift that you can give yourself. All right, loves, let's do our drawing. So again, happy birthday. Yay, yay. Warrior Goddess training. I'm doing a drawing for the book, and I am reading out of the book every weekday, 7 a.m. Los Angeles, 10 a.m. New York, or 3 p.m. London. Those are all the same time. So you can figure out your time zone. 7 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. British Standard Time. So check it out. Tomorrow we will be reading the last part of lesson 3, Align with Life. And then the next day we'll start with lesson 4, Ground Your Being. So here is the game, which is super fun. Pick a number between 1 and 160. And I'm just going to pick, I'm not going to show you guys. I'm going to pick out of the book. Ooh. Okay, I've got a number. So everybody posts 2 numbers between 1 and 160. Whoever gets on the number or is closest to the number will win a free copy of Warrior Goddess Training. And writing down the number so you all know. Okay, great. Whoever is closest to the number or lands on the number will win a copy of Warrior Goddess Training, signed copy. Yeah, you get 2 tries. You can do 3 if you want. That's fine. And we'll put it in the mail next week. You can say who you want to sign from. And you'll also get a little gift. Okay. I've got somebody who's close. Nope, there's another one. Okay. Great. All right, we'll take 30 more seconds. So if you haven't put your number in, go ahead and put it in now. And we'll pick whoever's closest to the number. We've got somebody who's very close, but not on. All right, let's go ahead and stop there. So closing the drawing. Boom. All right. So Adrian King, you are the winner. I think that was your name. So I'm going back to look now. La, 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 la. So our number was 71. And Adrian was 72. Wish I could do a search. There we go. It is Adrian King. You are the winner. Good. Okay, Adrian. So welcome, everyone. Did I say, did you have 71? Or did you just put it in? So welcome to Adrian King. If somebody else chose 71, and you can go ahead and let me know. I don't see it though. I just see one person. Yay. Oh, cool. I bought your new book while you're drawing. You won. Awesome. So we'll read this as also another like message to us today on page 71. Adrian, if you could please share your snail mail address to hello@warriorgoddess.com. And if any of you have any questions, I was celebrating 71 as the year my dad died. Oh, perfect. And you have a copy of the book. You're going to get a copy of the book in the mail, which I love from that you just bought. So yay. Congratulations, sweetheart. So Adrian King, share your snail mail address and who you want the book signed to, if you want it signed to you or a friend, at hello@warriorgoddess.com. If any of you have any other questions, always feel free to reach out to our team. We have an amazing, amazing team of humans at hello@warriorgoddess.com. And I so hope you join us in the circle. Come check it out. warriorgoddess.com/circle. The coupon code is YAY. We are starting with the equinox on Friday. So if you join today, you'll get information soon about the timing around that. And yes, everything is recorded. So even if you can't join us live, it is recorded. Sean, I'm celebrating 5 days today from opioids. Yay. Sending you lots of love. Yes, Sean, we've got you too. We can do hard things, right? Good. Oh, I love it. Adrian joined the circle this morning. Beautiful. Good. So again, sweethearts, if you have any questions at all, reach out to us, hello@HeatherAshAmara.com. We would love to help support you in any way. We'll be sharing, yay, look at that, the new schedule soon. And for those of you, again, that are in our coaches, our therapists, our psychiatrists, or psychologists that are in service in some way in your business, with your kids, with yourself, we have a leadership program that will be opening. This circle that we have now, the Warrior Goddess Training Circle, is the self-development portion. And then once you join, we'll also share more about the leadership portion, which we're just pulling together right now. That's really what that is, is me pulling together the leadership. Beautiful. Thank you. Yeah. And equinox is coming up Wednesday. We're having a free community gathering. And on that day, and I'll tell you all now, on that day, I'm going to ask everyone to buy a copy of Warrior Goddess Training to just honor the book and to get it back up #1 on Amazon, which is a really sweet thing that we can do together. So Wednesday is the equinox. Go check out the webpage if you want to learn more about that. And I'll share more about it on our reading. Oh, hi, Violet. I know, I think I might start sharing on Instagram and the evenings. So I know, because it's hard. I'm glad you made it up, sweetheart. Sending you a big hug. All right, everyone. Many blessings to you. Have a sweet day. Stay grounded. Be authentic. Listen to your heart. Practice discerning rather than judging. Be gentle on yourself. Be fierce. Come join us in the circle. I'd love to have you there and get to know you better. warriorgoddess.com/circle. Violet, come play in the circle. It's free until November 1st. So warriorgoddess.com/circle, coupon code YAY. Everybody go sign yourself up, free through November 1st, so that you can learn more about us and get to be held during these tumultuous times. Deborah Marie Belsey wants me to buy her more books for Christmas. We all want more books for Christmas. I was looking at my bookshelves going, okay, I'm just going to need to get more bookshelves. All right, sweeties, happy full moon. I love you all so much. I'm really grateful for this opportunity for our hearts to touch, and look forward to connecting with you at the equinox ritual on Wednesday, community ritual. There's 2 different times, tomorrow morning or afternoon, depending on where you're at. I'll be here every weekday, same place that you're tuning in now. And on the circle, in the circle, warriorgoddess.com/circle. Coupon code is YAY. Take care, sweet ones.